Yes, the title is true. I have quit podcasting to be on OnlyFans. And I haven't been making that much money. I've been putting a lot of money into production, sweat, tears, whatever the into this, my life. So they said, if you want to keep this going for 5-10 years, you want to play the long game. I don't want to play the long game. I don't know what the long game even means. We don't know when we're gonna die. Thought about it for a while. While I was in Bali, I was like, yo, I have a nice body. I'm a MILF. Like, I got titties. Like, I don't know if you could see. I'm not wearing a bra. I've shown my body for less. So I was like, fuck it. And I assume that after I post this video, it's gonna go even more well. Because I know some of you motherfuckers are interested. And that is fucking lovely, because I'm interested in you too. I want to know who you are too. I want to be your girlfriend. I want to be your virtual girlfriend. So. Alright, I hope you can hear me because I have my whatever this thing is. I'm going to hold it. I like holding it. I had to just figure out the fucking the lighting here. Okay, so yes, the title is true. I have quit podcasting to be on OnlyFans, okay? Why, you ask? Because podcasting, YouTube, I've been doing it for 2 years, and I haven't been making that much money. I've been putting a lot of money into production, as you can see. Like, my podcast has professional, whatever, celebrities, this, that. Put a lot of time, money, sweat, tears, whatever the into this, my life, my personal life, everything, to get this going. Because, you know, I went viral like very fast, and I was like pretty sure that I was gonna make it as a big podcaster. I was like, oh, if these girls can make $20 million, whatever, like Alex Cooper, Bobby, all these people, I felt like I was good enough to at least make enough to support me and my son. But unfortunately, I figured out that you really do need a team of people to get this going. Like, YouTube in itself is where you make your money, okay? And in order to be successful on YouTube, you need to edit your properly. You need to have good quality content, which costs money to produce. You have to post every fucking day, multiple times a day, okay? You have to, it's just like, it is not only, it's not a job for one person, and I was the only one. I was hosting, casting, editing, posting.
All right, so what she is saying is partly true. YouTube is difficult, and it takes time, it takes consistency, and you have to find out what niche you want to be in, what type of content you're going to make for that niche. How can you get into the algorithm? That's the secret that each content creator has to learn. How will you get into the algorithm, and how you going to stay in it without spending the most money? It don't take a lot though. Production, quality, cost, all that stuff. Now, for what she was doing with the podcast thing, possibly yes. But I will say this, from what I've seen on her podcast and what I reacted to on her podcast, which was a few Mr. Organic interviews, she did it the wrong way. She went too far into a high dollar zone opposed to covering what people are actually talking about and listening to and watching. See, she didn't go the reaction route. She went more of the, I'm going to be the channel for you to react to. That's part of the problem. And then she was paying for thumbnails. She was paying for everything else. I don't pay for any of that stuff. You know, you have to somehow consolidate it in the beginning and try and grind it out. Now, for her being a single mom, probably not the best situation to probably get into YouTube, and being in the LA area, it probably is way too expensive for her to maintain that type of grind.
Myself, and I'm a single mom, so it was too much for me. And then I've reached out to my connections that I know in Hollywood, and they basically made it very clear to me that people aren't getting podcast deals right now. They were only getting podcast deal during COVID, and there's just a very small group of people that are making big money, and they've been in this industry for a very long time. So they said, if you want to keep this going for 5-10 years, you want to play the long game. I don't want to play the long game. I don't know what the long game even means. We don't know when we're gonna die. I put a lot of money in, and I'm not just gonna throw it away. Doesn't make sense for me to build up this platform, have all you guys here, and then just do nothing with it. So I thought about it for a while I was in Bali. I was like, you know, by myself, and I was thinking a lot, and I was like, yo, I have a nice body. Like, yeah, okay, I'm not 18, I'm not Sophie Rain, but I'm a MILF. Like, I got titties. Like, I don't know if you could see. I'm not wearing a bra. Hey, where'd the camera go? Hello, what are you doing? Even the camera got confused. Okay, hold on a second. You subject.
This doesn't surprise me at all. I'm just gonna speak on this real quick. This doesn't surprise me, because this is nothing more than the young kid growing up in the projects of the hood, to where he doesn't have a way out, and he resorts to selling drugs. Same way how when women hit rock bottom, they feel like they don't have a way out. I don't know what to do. I resort to selling my body. And whether she looks at it as selling it or not, you're definitely selling it. You're selling it digitally, you know. And the thing about it, what a lot of these women don't understand with OnlyFans is, that's a grind too. It's just like YouTube, because you got to market yourself.
Gloss, you see, it's very hard to shoot by yourself. Anyway, as I was saying, while I was in Bali, I was thinking, like, okay, what is the plan, right? Because we need a plan. And I was like, yo, I have triple D's. I don't need a plan. I know personally men that are making from $10,000 to $100,000 a month off of OnlyFans. Women that aren't even known making $150,000, $200,000 a year on OnlyFans, and they're not doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
She does not understand the market and the amount of effort and energy that it takes to make that money. And if you're a guy, you doing something. You playing for the other team. You got a lot of guy fans. It's not what she thinks what it is. And those women, they've been doing it for a while. Think about it. OnlyFans blew up during COVID, when everybody was home, doing nothing but being on their phones and the internet. The day and age we're in right now, people don't even have extra money to spend like that. Don't get me wrong, guys are gonna use it on their vices, but if she thinks she about to come in and kill it, bruh, she better stick to YouTube still and try and grind both of them out.
I've shown my body for less. So I was like, fuck it. Let's pivot the direction. We're gonna move over to OnlyFans. And I will tell you this. I've been on OnlyFans for a week. I know I haven't told you guys right away, but you know, like I said, I want to be on YouTube, but it's like posting, producing, but whatever. You get the point. It's just a lot of work. It's not like I can just take my phone and just talk into it and then it'll just post. You have to like get a mic, get a professional camera, make a thumbnail, blah blah. Okay, so I'm a little late to you guys, but if you've had a crush on me this whole time or want to see me, you know, without clothes, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Okay. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that. I hope I am, but yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that or not. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So what I want to say.
That's crazy.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You already said it multiple times.
Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with me, because when I first got here, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do content reviewing other people's content and give commentary. That was getting old. They wanted me to make a video every day. I'm busy with my kid. I don't got time for that, to sit on the computer watching people's content, giving my opinion. I don't give a Pearl, I really don't care about what the you're talking about at all.
Now you go for
at
Pearl.
all. And none of you, I don't care what none of you are talking about. You know what I care about? Is money in the fucking bank. So I can do whatever the I want to do. That's all that matters, guys. People judge you, this, that, the third. There's so many people in this world. What I know for sure is we're all gonna fucking die, so it doesn't matter. And you gotta do what's best for you. And what I will say is this. I made more in a week of OnlyFans than I've made all year on YouTube.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it like this. She has not been posting on YouTube, so even if she made probably $100, that's probably more than what she made on YouTube. So yeah, that's not a whole bunch. So the thing about it is, it's kind of sad when you get to this place when you kind of hit the rock bottom standpoint as a woman and you just sit here and say everybody gonna die. Oh, it is what it is. We had to, you got to live life or whatnot. What's your moral character? Because you got to be the one to live with yourself at the end of the day. If you're okay with just selling your body online as a female, I would say most females don't want to do that. But if you weren't doing it early on in your younger years, now you're doing it now. What was the switch? You feel me? And then you being a single mom, nobody told you to end up being a single mom. See, that's why now it rolls back around into the choices that a woman makes and a man makes. It boils back down to the choices that we make. There's consequences to every action. This is a duality-based system that we live in. It's a cause and effect to everything. You have a kid, single mom, your options to what things you can get into are going to be limited because she's getting older. She ain't old, but she's getting older. She's a little more tired. She can't keep up the YouTube grind, thumbnails, actually reacting to the content because I do reactions and whatnot. And guess what I do? I work a full-time job in aviation. Full-time while working overtime. So I'll say I work 60 hours a week in aviation plus the grind of YouTube. That's what I do. Don't bother me none. Don't get me wrong. It ain't easy, but I make it happen, Captain. But that's why I say a lot of these chicks, man, they not built for it. A lot of guys not built for it. I know plenty of guys that want to do this and they not built for it. So let alone a single mom, it's going to be even harder. You just got to be one of them ones. And if you're not, you got to make better decisions. And I'm pretty sure it's a guy that would probably love to save her, but she's so picky. I've seen her on her podcast talk about men, how you just can't trust them. You don't want to choose. I've heard her talk so down on men to where she's so jaded to where this is her last resort.
I've made more in a week of OnlyFans than I've ever gotten from my, who, in the 5 years that I've had his baby. So, yeah.
That's your fault as well.
It's going well. And I assume that after I post this video, it's going to go even more well. Because I know some of you motherfuckers are interested. And that is lovely. Because I'm interested in you too. I want to know who you are too. I want to be your girlfriend. I want to be your virtual girlfriend. So,
that's crazy.
What else did I want to say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we pivoted the direction. Am I still going to be on YouTube? Yeah, I'm fucking crazy. I'm always going to have videos. I'm always going to have shit to say. Every day is a bipolar moment. So don't unsubscribe. Okay? Continue to subscribe. Continue to follow my fucking journey because I don't even know where I'm going to be every fucking day. But right now I'm on OF. And that's where you can find me. The link is in Twitter. It's in Instagram. It's just tacos and shawarma. It's the same thing. All right? And yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will answer them. All right? Have a great evening, guys. And just know I love you, and thanks for watching me all these years. I do appreciate it. And yeah, we're out.
May the rabbit hole begin. This is the rabbit hole. This is where it all starts right here. It's not going to get easier from here. It's only going to get harder. OnlyFans is very competitive. It's a hard industry to be in because it deals with content creation just as well as YouTube. So granted, yeah, you can just show your body. You can show your breasts, little simple stuff. Cool. But you have to build your fan base up still. You're going to have to get your content out to people. So that means you're going to have to put your breast and butthole and the innards, the vascular innards, you're going to have to put them somewhere on the internet for people to see, find it, and then want to follow you on OnlyFans. So it's even more work because you got to market yourself on other adult sites. A lot of women would go on X. There's women on X that post content on X. If you go on X, it's filled with stuff like that. And then they're spread all out. The women who really making bank on there, it's work. They behind a team. If she gets behind a team, she might be all right, but she's going to have to take a cut with that. And she's going to have to work. She's going to have to work. Butthole in the air, legs open, everything. And that's what I'm saying. She don't understand it's only going to get more and more extreme with the things she's going to have to do. Her soul is going to be slowly getting ripped away from her. Her soul is going to be getting split in half between the morality that she might have because she didn't want to do it, And then you're getting to that point now. So slowly she's gonna become more and more jaded, more and more broken. She's only gonna see the dark side of it. Until she probably might fall off from it. I know girls who did OnlyFans and then they quit because they were embarrassed and the grind was just too much. So they gave up and they deleted everything and they basically act like it never happened. She has a little bit bigger platform. People are going to be reacting to this. People are going to be talking about it. She's probably going to get fans from it for sure. But is she going to be able to keep the consistency up? That's going to be the problem. You know, like I said, people are going to do what they're going to do. You know, I can't stop anybody from doing what they're going to do. The key is where do you align at in all of this? Ladies, where do you align? Do you want to go down the path just to get some extra cash, or would you rather find a good guy that probably can keep you from getting on the digital pole? What she needed in her life is a good man. A good man would keep her from doing that. Or he will amplify it and create a bigger business out of it. If he wanted them type of guys too. Because you can still make a business out of it if you want to be some form of like a pimp, you would say. But the message that, you know, women can just resort back to their bodies and using them is the same way as the kid in the, you know, the project saying that he don't have a way out. He got to resort to selling drugs. He don't get a pass. She don't get a pass. It's the same thing. But I say this, don't blame the fact of you having a kid onto the, you know, the failure of YouTube. Nobody told you to have a kid. Nobody told you to stay with your baby daddy. I saw she was pointing the finger at him early in the video saying that he hadn't given her any money either. Nobody told you to choose him. We got to make better choices. We have to. See, us as guys, that's why I preach to the guys, because nobody can save us. Look, this OnlyFans is possibly about to save this woman. She has a loophole. That's like me getting into YouTube. This ain't no loophole. You know how hard it is still? You got to grind. There is no, I just jump in. I'm on YouTube. I'm a guy. No, it don't work like that. Time to compete with the rest of the guys. But you get on OF and you, like she said, I got breast in the butt. I'm a MILF. Guys are just going to flock. You know, it's just, we live a different reality. So guys, stay on your purpose and your passion, because take stuff like this, just to watch stuff like this, just to understand that ain't nobody saving you, nigga. Nobody's saving you. You only can save yourself. And by saving yourself, that means get up off your behind, go do something, go be productive, and grind it out. That's all you can do. But I wish the best for Miss Tacos and Shawarma. I wish the best for her. Like I said, I reacted to a few of her videos or whatnot when she was talking down on men. Mr. Organic was on her platform. I reacted to that. Yeah, man, it's just one of them things. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all like the video, comment below. This is JayBReacts. Until next time, y'all. Peace.